so this haters like, big deal, straight shows like, nigga this, nigga that like, don't lie, you know how I sound like. I'm in this beat, so this haters like, big deal, straight shows like, nigga this, nigga that like,
Hello everyone, it's a special day for Team India today. So I'm in a special location right in front of the Harbour bridge, and you can see the Opera House there. So welcome everyone to my review of day 4 and also looking forward to day 5. In this video I'll break down India's batting performance yesterday and also what should be the strategy to win this test match on day 5. I think India started off really well, although they lost the wicket of Shubman Gill early on. Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul did play a good innings yesterday. The partnership was really good to see, especially after Rishabh Pant started off with a lot of sweeps and labs, which was typical Rishabh, to be honest. But I guess the main thing is he stuck through it and he fought through it with KL Rahul. KL Rahul, what can we say about him? He has been one of India's unsung heroes. He played the knock of the match so far, and I guess the partnership made sure that India made the target a little tricky for England. Having said that, the late order collapse from India didn't help either. Being 300 odd for 6 and losing the last 6 wickets for 30 runs, that wasn't great. So I guess India wrested the advantage a little bit to England, but it's a 350 or 360 at the end of the day is a really tough target to chase. Let's look at India's strategy for day 5. What can they do today to make sure that first of all England doesn't run away with the match, and also to make sure that how they can curtail the runs. The strategy is going to be really important. If India can make sure that they keep the field close and get England to go for it, they have a chance to pick wickets. But if India spreads the field, then I think it's playing into England's hands. So I think India should have some close-in, maybe one fine leg, one third man, and extra cow sweeper, and then have 2 catchers in place. But if they spread the field, I think India is going to play into England's hands. So strategy is going to be key. India shouldn't be afraid to lose the match. I think England is going to go for the target any which way. They're not going to play for a draw. So India shouldn't be scared to risk those runs. If you lose it, you be it. I mean, you're a young team. You have played really well. The batsman has done their job. Now it's a time for the bowlers to join the party. For a long time India's batting has failed them, but this time round India has found the right balance with the batting approach. The bowling, apart from Jasprit Bumrah, the other guys should stand up, but look, after all, these guys are experienced, likes of Siraj, Ravindra Jadeja, and obviously the king Jasprit Bumrah is there, which means that India has a higher odds of winning, but England would go hard. So I would say keep it simple, keep the catches on and let England take their chances, but I think that will be highly unlikely. I think India will go with the more defensive option, to be honest. As far as England goes, there's only one way they're going to play. They're going to go for it, and they're going to make sure that they put India under pressure. So India should make use of that approach and try to get their wickets. Tough day. It's going to be an interesting day. It's going to be a blockbuster. It's going to be great to watch, and whichever way you look at it, there's going to be a result. Either India is going to pick those 10 wickets or England is going to win. So in my yesterday's review I did mention that India doesn't have the ability to pick those 10 wickets. So I guess it all comes down to how India bowls and picks those lower order wickets. I guess when Jasprit Bumrah is fresh, India might get those couple of wickets, but it is up to the other bowlers to make sure that they pick those crucial wickets. The lower order wickets is going to be really key. So all in all, everything to play for Team India, and as I said, the strategy needs to be really good. The strategy needs to be, they need to make sure that they have those close-in fielders, and make sure they don't spread the field really quickly. But having said that, India has given a good account of themselves in this first test match. With these inexperienced players, I feel they have done really well, especially the batting department. The youngsters have stood up to the plate and made sure that they make those key runs, and now it's up to the bowlers to come to the party. The lower order disappointed again. I feel being 330 for 6, the last 4 wickets, they just scored 30 runs, which was not great. And even the first innings being 430 for 7, 430 for 3 and 7 wickets in 40 runs, which gave the initiative back to England. If India has to win this test match, they need to make sure you take your catches well. Otherwise, it's going to be England who's going to win this match. England, on the other hand, has given India a lot of chances, but India was not able to capitalize on those chances. So, it all comes down to how India can make sure they hold on to their catches and make sure they take their chances. And in terms of England's batting, the batsman to look out for would be Joe Root. Obviously, Joe Root is the key in any matches, and obviously Harry Brook. He lived a charmed life. He had like 3 or 4 chances, 3 drop catches and 1 no ball. So Harry Brook is going to be the key wicket for India. Harry Brook and Joe Root. If India can pick these 2 early, then I think there's match on. So making sure that they pick the early wickets is obviously key, and don't be scared of giving runs. Strategically keep the field close and make sure you have those 2 catching fielders at all time. Maybe go for the odd short ball, but I think you shouldn't overdo it. You should make sure that the short ball ploy is used very effectively. Having said that, fuller lengths can be deployed with the newer batsmen, but for the lower order, you need to make sure that you don't leak those runs. Have those catches in place and make sure you're looking for wickets. If you look for survival, and I think it's going to play to England's hands. So in my opinion, it's 60-40 in favor of England, because the Edgbaston pitch is flattening out day by day. Even though there are some rough patches, the wicket is sort of flattening out every day, and day 5 the last 5 years has been very batting friendly. So I would say it's 60-40 in favor of England. India has to pick up those, make sure the main players are taken care of early, like Joe Root and Harry Brook. Looking forward to today's match. As the saying go, the first session is going to be the key again. And another key point with the bowling strategy for India would be how much they gave Shardul Thakur. they need Jasprit Bumrah fresh and ready to go. At least we need five spells from him. So in 20 overs, 5 spells, 4 overs each. That means Shardul Thakur is a key component to it. The management needs to trust him, give him more overs, and make sure that even if he goes for runs, he keeps Bumrah fresh. And with Shardul Thakur the thing is he swings the ball, so the strategy should be to give him the early spell, at least in the first 15 overs. That will make sure that he is effective with the new ball, and also gives rest to the other bowlers, especially Jasprit Bumrah. So make sure you give him those early spells, and Siraj has not been very effective with the first spell, so you might need to bring him later on in the spell. Just bring Mohammad Siraj after the 10th over, and maybe bring in Shardul Thakur early on along with Jasprit Bumrah. You never know. So strategy is the key. I mean, Indian management needs to step up. I know they have been trying few things, but I guess this is the right time. You need to step up right now and make sure you make the right calls and help out poor Shubman Gill. He's new. He needs the support. So make sure he gets that support as well. Hello. Hi. Yeah, so make sure he gets that support, and do the right changes. As I said, bring Shardul Thakur on early, and that will make sure that Jasprit Bumrah has the rest. And with Ravindra Jadeja, you have the rough outside the leg stump, so you can get him to go at one side, maybe a 3 or 4 runs an over. That also makes sure that Jasprit Bumrah gets enough break in the end. And also the likes of Mohammad Siraj, as I said, he's not doing well with the new ball, so make sure he comes in late. And Prasidh Krishna is not been bowling really well, so maybe, I don't know, it's difficult for him to, everybody's saying pitch the ball up, but I think it's very difficult for him to pitch it up. Because of his natural length is short of a length or good length, it's difficult for a bowler to pitch it up and get that change his natural length. So maybe he can go with short ball approach, but the other bowlers, I think they really need to trust Shardul Thakur. So if the Indian team management is listening, or anyone is listening, please pass it on to the management that Shardul Thakur needs to get the new ball, at least get some overs and get his confidence up and running, and also he can swing it. And if you give him the responsibility, he responds. That's the kind of player he is. After all, he's a Mumbaikar. So yeah, all to play for. Strategy is going to be the key. If India can nail the strategy and the field placement, I think India has a really good chance. But I believe England is going to run away with it with 60-40 odds. But my heart bleeds blue, heart bleeds India, so I hope India turns it around and goes 1-0 up to the second test match. So till then, keep watching. I'll come up with a review on after day 5 to see what went wrong, what went right for India, and hopefully India come out on the winning side. And if you like this video, please share my video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you like this content where I'm reviewing on with different outdoor locations, and if you'd like this sort of review, please encourage me by hitting the subscribe button. And also so thanks for watching. And as I said, if you like this kind of content, do put in your comments where do you want me to go next time for the review. Till then, keep watching, keep safe, stay safe, and keep loving the game of cricket. Bye.